Morning. We want to get an update on the weather, both here and, of course, what's going on out in the Gulf right now.
Yeah, and Karen, we have been watching as Laura does intensify in the overnight hours. Quite the mature, organized storms. We take a look on satellite. You can see how large this cloud base is. This storm itself stretching all the way down towards the Yucatan, that extreme southern fringe. And then, of course, the northern extent is all the way across the Gulf and the southeastern U.S. Of course, we're still waiting on that landfall, still a ways to go. And we will be waiting on that in the next 24 hours for a landfall to happen. The track hasn't changed much. We're still eyeing the Texas-Louisiana border. But what has changed, of course, is the strength. Now a Category 2 storm, and I think very quickly we'll be talking about a Category 3 storm earlier on today. So I'll give you the latest when we have that update. But as far as what we're expecting from Laura, it's that dangerous storm surge. That's going to be one of the first things that we're following. Over 9 feet. Could see up to over a foot of storm surge. And this is along the Louisiana coast, but still actually does clip the southeastern portion of Texas as well with a storm surge warning. So that's just one piece to the puzzle. We talk about the winds, the hurricane force winds. They're pretty central, and they're right along the state line, Texas-Louisiana border there, extending out about 45 miles per hour to see those hurricane force winds. That's late tonight, and then of course we'll quickly see that storm fizzle out as we see it encounter land. It's got a lot of water to work with. We'll be talking about those flooding rains over a foot in some spots will not be out of the question. Places like Lake Charles really under the gun. Port Arthur also for some of the heaviest rainfall out of this system. So that's the latest on the threats and on the strength as well. For us right now, really quiet out there. It's actually a little bit warmer than what it has been. We're starting at 80 degrees. Feels like 84. That dew point has continued to rise, 72 for the dew point. And then our wind will stay more out of the east thanks to Laura. We'll be talking easterly winds through the next couple of days. Forecast today featuring a lot more cloud cover. We're talking some scattered showers and storms. Not only will that keep the cloud cover around, it'll also keep our temperatures down below average. Highs today likely only topping out near 90. And for our rain chances, let's take a look. We move on through the day. Isolated threat early on. I think the better chance is going to come into play once we get into this afternoon with some scattered showers and storms, especially east of I-35. Look for some heavy downpours to last into the evening as well. So we'll be watching Paris, Sulphur Springs, Mineola for some of that heavy rain, especially as we're starting to see the very far western edge of Laura make its way into East Texas. We'll be watching these locations into early Thursday for some heavy rain up to 2 inches plus. If you are in places like Mineola, the rest of us harder to come by on the rain chances, especially west of I-35. We will all dry out for the weekend. It is a quick change back to summer. Live look right now. We're taking a view from Houston as, of course, the clouds continue to build. It looks like dry weather for now as we all await for the arrival of Laura.